The gentleman who videotaped the lethal shooting of a black man who was jogging in a Georgia city earlier this year is now acquiring threats, his attorney told multiple news stores on Saturday.
Kevin Goff explained in an assertion that his client, William Roddy Bryan, had shared footage of the incident with police and was cooperating with investigators.
Footage that Bryan recorded was disclosed publicly last 7 days, prompting outrage from the public and leading to the arrests of Gregory McMichael, 64, and his son, Travis McMichael, 34. The two have been billed with murder and aggravated assault in the February 23 killing of Ahmaud Arbery.
GA Bureau of Investigation Director Vic Reynolds mentioned Friday that the movie was a pretty important piece of proof, and mentioned that the investigation was still lively. He said that authorities would investigate everyone included in the case, including the individual who shot the movie.
Goff told CNN that comments from authorities have placed the life of Bryan, his household, neighbors and close friends in risk. He additional that Bryan was not performing in coordination with the McMichaels on the working day of the taking pictures. Alternatively, Goff reported that Bryan was carrying out yard do the job when he saw a motor vehicle he recognized from the neighborhood following a male.
He then filmed the incident and shared it with police when they arrived on the scene, Goff claimed. Bryan also went to the police station to enable authorities obtain the footage.
Mr. Bryan videotaped what was likely on and mainly because he did that, there is a prosecution, Goff explained. If he experienced not videotaped that incident, the only man or woman who seriously could converse to what transpired is dead and we'll hardly ever have that option. That video clip is the prosecution. He famous that Bryan did not have a romantic relationship with the McMichaels outside of being neighbors at one time. The attorney extra to NBC News that he wants investigators to review the materials from the probe and to promptly clear his clients identify. Roddy is a family gentleman, NASCAR admirer, and enjoys rock and roll, he said. He is not now, and in no way has been, a vigilante. The GA Bureau of Investigation mentioned in a statement on Saturday that it was reviewing supplemental movie footage and pictures of the incident as portion of its probe. The Bureau mentioned that the content was being investigated at the outset of its overview of the incident. Footage of the incident confirmed Arbery jogging in a community in Brunswick, GA, a coastal metropolis between Savannah, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida. The online video showed a white pickup truck stopping in entrance of Arbery and Arbery operating about the auto. The video clip then showed an evident wrestle between Arbery and another person as several shots were fired. Arbery is later on viewed collapsing on the pavement. The McMichaels stated they armed themselves and chased just after Arbery simply because they assumed he was a theft suspect, according to a report from the Glynn County Law Enforcement. George Barnhill, a prosecutor who dealt with the case before recusing himself owing to a conflict of fascination, found their actions to be warranted, NBC News observed.
The GA Bureau of Investigation stated it released a probe into the matter on May, possibly 5. The scenario is getting investigated in partnership with Atlantic Judicial Circuit District legal professional Tom Durden.